Hello, everyone. Hi, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. We are back with streaming with more Lethal Yarn. Hopefully, all my sound settings are going pretty well. Hello, Mel. I am glad to see you here today. So, with the new time change that the US does because we believe in this thing called daylight savings, I believe all of you should be seeing me an hour earlier now. So, how are you doing today, Mel? And anyone else who happens to want to chat. If you would rather lurk instead, I am perfectly happy with that. Hello to you, Aiken. Welcome. So, as usual, I just want to talk about a couple of things before I start on my persona journey. The main thing I wanted to talk about is pretty much how I gone into anime. The reason I want to talk about how I got into anime, as many of you probably already know, is the passing of Akira Toriyama, which was announced on March 6th, and he had passed on March 1st. I just wanted to talk about how that man meant a lot to me and how my life would be completely different if it wasn't for him. Yes, rest in peace. Oh, hello, Bunny. Good of you to make it as well. So, how did all of you guys start anime, by the way? Me, unsurprisingly, the way most people in my age group started because of Dragon Ball. But unlike most people, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking about original Dragon Ball. So back then, before I had cable TV, I just had the same basic channels. I maybe started with even then I was primarily into cartoons and animated shows. And when you didn't have cable, because something like Cartoon Network didn't exist back then, at least in America, or at least because I didn't have the cable TV, watching cartoons was rare. Maybe I saw it for a couple of hours right after school, and I saw it for Saturday morning. So that's how life was in the 90s. If you wanted to watch cartoons, that was pretty much the only way you could watch it. Oh, you started with Cardcaptor Sakura. Ooh, fun. A series known that the dubbed version that completely changed almost all aspects of the original anime. Very catchy theme song, though. I actually like Cardcaptor Sakura. Let's see. Mel also agrees that her first series was Dragon Ball. I can sing Volts V. Oh, I've actually never watched that one before. So for me, it was original Dragon Ball. I think I was the age, I roughly remember being third grade, and I think third grade is roughly around 8 years old. What I did before I went to school every morning, I actually always woke up early, even though the bus wouldn't get here till say 7:30. I always woke up at 6 a.m. Oh, hello, Tetris Goddess. Welcome. So, which is probably weird that as a kid, I always chose to wake up at 6 a.m. The reason I did, like I said before, cartoons were very hard to come by for me growing up. The only other time that I have not mentioned that cartoons showed up was way in the morning, that they start at 6 in the morning. So I would turn on the alarm, wake up, and I would watch whatever cartoon was on the time. It wouldn't be anything too good. I remember it was just a lot of really strange cartoons that only made it for one season and then no one ever seen it again. But one show was very different and captivated me from the beginning. It was Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball, the Pilaf Saga. This is back then when it was, I think it was dubbed by Ocean. Is it Ocean? It wasn't Funimation yet. Funimation wasn't much till later. I believe it was the Ocean dub for the original Dragon Ball, but they only had the first 12 episodes dubbed. And I was super hooked. The first episode I ever watched was, I actually can't remember Um, this memory is so long ago. I cannot remember my actual first episode. I remember episodes that really struck me. Yeah, I actually can't remember which episode it is. I remember watching it though, and I was super into it. And then I started looking forward to it, like every I think it was like every Wednesday morning that Dragon Ball would show up. Otherwise, it was other cartoons, really weird ones like Mummies Alive, or this other weird one where vampires and mummies and stuff were playing volleyball or something. That's what my memory is telling me. I'm probably making this up in my delusion. So let's see. So I really like Dragon Ball, and what I started to do at the time, because the streaming services did not exist. So if you ever wanted to see an episode more than once, and because I was a really obsessed little kid, who was possibly autistic, but I just didn't know it yet because no one was really diagnosed with being autistic in the 90s. I would watch an episode of something, and then I would rewatch the same thing over and over until I ruined the VHS tapes. So I learned even at the age of 8 how to get a blank VHS tape, put it in the VCR, record it, and then I could keep on watching it too. So, and I tried to do that, but I caught Dragon Ball at the tail end of the saga. I think it was, I can't remember the exact episode, but it was right before they crashed into Pilaf's castle thing, and I completely remember things like Goku doing the Kamehameha, which every single Dragon Ball fan will try to imitate. I remember being 8 years old and being in the backyard and being like trying to practice how to do the fireball technique, and just trying to like fire the Kamehameha out of my hands. Yeah, that was another like core memory of mine as a kid. Okay. Bunny says, yep, we had no idea what autism was then. Yep, that is right. Icon says, can't remember what came here first. I knew when I started watching Pokemon Sailor Moon and Volts V was already airing here. Ah, okay. Touchers, I'd rewatch VHS over and over. Hyperfixation. Yes, I did have the hyperfixation. So I remember being really sad because once the 12 episode arc ended in Pilaf, they took Dragon Ball off the air for whatever reason. And I remember, I think this is the first time really that I cried over like a cartoon show. And I didn't know what made it different. Like, I didn't understand what anime was. I just knew that the show Dragon Ball was vastly different from the rest of cartoons I've seen. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess I did fire Kamehameha for real with that one video I did. But yeah, I remember like I woke up, I got ready to record the next episode on my VHS, and it was a completely different show. I don't remember what show it was, but it was a completely different show. And I cried. I was just super upset, like almost inconsolable. I remember like, I don't think I woke up my parents because I was still very much like a people pleaser who tried to never ever bother anyone. So it was like a silent sobbing. And then Dragon Ball then didn't exist for years. Later, I believe 5th grade, Sailor Moon started being a thing, and I watched that. I understood that for some reason it drew me in a similar way to Dragon Ball, even though it wasn't exactly my jam, but I still watched it. And in 6th grade, all of a sudden, that's when Dragon Ball Z showed up out of nowhere. It was a Saturday morning, 6th grade. I was watching TV like usual because I'd like to wake up to watch cartoons, and Dragon Ball Z showed up, and it was like I don't think it was the first episode. It was the second episode. It was when Raditz already kidnapped Gohan, and I was like, this is weird. Like, this is exactly like the show that I saw. This is very similar to the show I saw years ago. Focusing your energy in your hands is a thing kids tried back then. Oh, this is the thing that I do as an adult. Even as an adult, I like to pretend I have Ki or Nen from Hunter x Hunter, and like I could just like I don't know, channel it in my hands or something. I don't know what I would do with it. I just like to pretend I could channel that sort of stuff. Hello, Hime. Welcome to the chat. I am glad to see you here today. So Dragon Ball Z, I saw it there, and I was instantly hooked. I was super obsessed. It wasn't the same Dragon Ball I saw, but it was like the more adult version or whatever. Snoke, hello, welcome. So I was super into it, but of course then streaming episodes didn't come as quick as they do now. Like they would make like a season at a time, and then the episodes would loop. So it would start at the start of the season, Saiyan Saga. It would end about the time where Vegeta left the Earth after getting his butt kicked. And then it would start all the way back to the beginning. So for the longest time, I never knew what happened after the Saiyan Saga. Then after that, I eventually, there was this other channel. By this time, we finally got cable TV. And I found this channel called the International Channel. Most people probably haven't heard of it, but it was the one channel that had stuff in Japan. Yeah, I'm so glad we don't have to wait for episodes. Like, if I remember right, I saw the first, 12, 15 episodes of Z, and then I didn't get the next 12 to 15 episode, another 1 or 2 years later. And then that just happens for continuous 1 to 2 years. And it just took so long to get everything. And because of my habit of being hyper fixated on things, I would record them on my VHS and watch them constantly to the point I was probably able to quote the episodes. Or if I was really bored, say I was in a car ride with nothing to do, I was able to close my eyes and play back the episodes in my head. And that's how I watched TV back then, because there wasn't iPads or anything. My parents, a childhood thing that I've always done. Wow, you're right, there are lots of bunnies. There's 4 bunnies. Bunny K, there's Mel, there's Loppy / Hime, and then there's also Snoke. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh man, distracted. Yeah. One thing that I always did growing up, my parents always liked to do travel out of town, because the place where I lived didn't have a good Asian community. So there was 2 reasons. One was we always traveled out to see family, which was always an hour drive, or there was this area where we did shopping, where they always have imported goods from out of state, but the only place to get that was in this city called San Jose, and we constantly drove 2 hours out, because that's the only place we could get say specific Asian groceries, and for really cheap. And we could get imported DVDs, VHS tapes, and all of that stuff. Let's see what chat is saying. Let's see. Mel is running around my yard. Thank you. Icon says Cartoon Network there had some anime back then, but it was AXN. That's cool anime, like Samurai X. Rurouni Kenshin. Good times. Let's see. Oh yeah, so they traveled to my neck of the woods. Yeah, I actually we drove to Sacramento a lot, because my mom is a shopaholic, and the only time she ever felt happy was when she was shopping in the mall. And the closest big mall in the area was where TG was living. We went to the mall there. Let's see. Loppy says, I used to do that, but I'd save song albums in my head so I'd listen to them when I'm bored. I didn't have an MP3 till I graduated high school. Yeah, I did not have my first Walkman and my first CD until I was probably 11th grade. I even remember before that, the only way to ever listen to a song over and over other than buying CDs was you get those cassette tapes. It wasn't till, I want to say 12 years old, 13 years old, I finally had a radio player in my room so I could listen to music in my room. I grew up knowing nothing about music because my parents only played Vietnamese music, and I had no idea what kind of music the kids listened to until I finally had my own radio boombox player. And what I would do at the time is I would get a tape cassette player, and I would have to time to try. I would sit in front of the radio, for a long time. And just to hear, like, if it was a song that I liked that started playing, I would have to hit record and save it on my cassette tape. And that was the only way I could replay music back then. MP3 rotation sites, let's go. Yeah, Tetris guys knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that was just the way to listen to things. And then, even like with stuff with music, like, it wasn't till we had stuff like, I believe Napster, Kazaa, all those like sharing sites, that everyone started burning their own like mixtape CDs, and then we kind of traded them around in high school because it was the only way to like trade people like their taste in songs. Let's see. A lot of people say, oh, yes, true. The radio played in my room belonged to my family. But I was stuck there an hour studying. I was kind of allowed to play songs on it. That's very good. I can say it's a KH Insider. Okay. So back to the original topic in hand. So that was how I started with anime overall, but it became very Dragon Ball focused. Somewhere in the middle of middle school, I must have been seventh grade, 8th grade. I think those are ages like 10, 11, 12, around there. That's when I started getting inspired. I started drawing all the time, but of course, what I did is my VHS tapes of Dragon Ball Z, I would pause them and I would take out a piece of paper and I would copy what I saw, and that was how I learned to draw. No one ever taught me to draw. I was self-taught, and I was self-taught by pausing scenes of anime and then just drawing what I saw on the screen. I didn't have like pictures, comics, any of that stuff. I didn't get internet till a little bit later, but yeah, that's the origins of me drawing. I think before that I liked to make my own comics. I remember doing this in elementary school, but because I didn't have anything to copy off of, I think almost all my drawings were like stick figures. Yeah, just because I didn't really have inspiration. None of the cartoons really inspired me to copy their art styles, even though I watched a bunch of cartoons growing up. But yeah, let's see. I had a tape recorder that I'd record songs by putting up against the TV speakers. That's a good one. I'm surprised that I actually never did that. Azrael, welcome. Good to see you. Gendo, Scooby voice. So, yeah, I learned to draw the OG way. Then it wasn't until later I got the internet. About the year 2000. Year 2000, I believe I was 13, and so of course, obviously, the first thing I tried to do was try to figure out how to use like AOL search, Lycos, Ask Jeeves, all those really old school search engines. And that's how I found out about the Anime Web Turnpike, because that was basically your directory of anime sites, because the search engines weren't really too strong back then. So yeah, I eventually found out. I don't know how I found out about Anime Turnpike, but that's how I did, and that's how I found out my Dragon Ball information. And having access to the internet kind of like changed everything, especially because a lot of those websites were talking about stuff that had already released out in Japan. I think Dragon Ball Z didn't actually finish till the mid 90s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm talking about the anime, not the manga. Believe they finished in the mid 90s, and this was the year 2000 that I finally got the internet. And I remember just reading stuff up, and it was the in the States, in the anime, I believe they only just got to the Namek saga. The international channel was still in that I was watching in pure Japanese and a Japanese dub, but no subtitles, because it was a Japanese channel. So I was actually watching anime hardcore with in complete Japanese with no translations, so I had no idea what anyone even said. But Dragon Ball was simple enough that I was able to use context clues to kind of get what's going on, because evil alien Frieza is obviously the bad guy that Goku fights. I may not know the details of it, but I knew that Goku was there to save the day and stuff like that. Let's see. All right, give me a moment. I will share something. It's sketchy, but it works. Ooh, cool. So, Dragon Ball was the reason I started drawing, as I said before. I drew a lot of things. My original Do Not Steal LC Shiro was heavily based on Trunks from Dragon Ball. So yeah. The year 2000, I was looking up those websites on anime, and I eventually found this one on Dragon Ball called. I think I mentioned this like a week ago. This has the same roots as where I started role playing, but I learned about Dragon Ball Angels, and they had a message board. I've never been on a message board before, and I was there. And I'm sure we were all super cringe and talking about anime, talking about stuff like that. Let's see. Loppy says, we had Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon here in our country, dubbed in our local language. I remember watching them weekends when I was still a bratty kid. Yeah, we eventually had, we had the Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon here too, in the States. So, and eventually, way more than that. But back then, anime was still a very unheard thing. I believe if I ever went to the video store, there would be an anime section, but it would be maybe one shelf full of things. And it was because people viewed that all cartoons were for kids, that they put all anime of all types on the same aisle. That's how eventually I saw Ninja Scroll. I don't know if anyone saw Ninja Scroll, but let's say that Ninja Scroll is not meant for kids. I did not know that. There was no 18 plus tags, and I remember watching it in my room, and I saw people being decapitated, blood flowing everywhere, and I remember seeing naked boobies, because and I had no idea that any of that was on that stuff. And it kind of freaked me out, actually. I was actually really disturbed by the stuff in the Ninja Scroll. If I was to watch it now, it'd actually be super tame, but that was a huge jump for me as a kid. Luckily, my parents weren't in the room with me at the same. Okay, let's see. Mel says it was dubbed in Filipino. Oh, cool. Loppy says, I like how it was so internationalized. Yeah, that is really cool. I like that anime was able viewed internationally. Let's see. Mel says, I remember providing Tagalog dub voice clips online when that sort of stuff was rare. Iken says, surprisingly, Pokemon wasn't dubbed in Tagalog here. It was English. Oh. I wouldn't have figured that out. Let's see. Tetris Goddess says, oh boy. Probably to my story. Mel says, our Satan was named Mr. Pogi. Great. Master Pogi. Tetris Goddess, you were so innocent. Yep. So was Escaflowne. English dub. So, it's the reason I draw. It was the reason I was networking with people online. Like I've mentioned in the past story, late 2000, I want to say December of 2000 was when I met Mel. Mel went on the message board. I was 13 at the time, or almost 13, and Mel was 10, I think. And then we talked to each other, and then I think we eventually became really, really good friends. For some reason, we decided to become e-siblings, because I guess people who were super close did that sort of stuff back then, and it just sort of stuck. So since around Christmas of 2000, I've known Mel for 24 years. That is a long time to know someone, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so to me, growing up, Dragon Ball made a huge impact on me. It shaped my personality, I would say. It shaped my interests. I became obsessed with anime because of Dragon Ball. I eventually branched out as it became more popular. I would say a huge amount of my online friends are because of Dragon Ball, the original. When it ran originally, because the DBA forums or any of the offshoots. Let's see. Um, yeah, I would say like if it wasn't for Dragon Ball, it I my if my online life would be completely different. I think because the only other real source of my online life is meeting people via Neverwinter Nights and D&D related things like Bunny K. Um, but I would say like 80% of my online friends are because of Dragon Ball. And when news of Akira Toriyama's death uh, came in the news, it came like super fast. It spread like wildfire. Like when I found out, and then I went back to the source on Twitter, I found out the news had only broke for 30 minutes or so far, and it was relatively fresh. He had already passed for a week, but they didn't make it public until for like a week after his death, because I believe we heard it on the 6th, and it happened to him on the 1st, and he was young. He's just 68. Like, I don't know, 68 to me is pretty young, and he was already in the middle. I think he finished, but he was working on the new Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Daimo, that's coming up, but that hasn't come out yet, and we're waiting to see. And he was it was I understand his family and friends wanting that time first without the public mourning. I believe a lot of the Japanese people do that. Mira, my absolute, if you were to ask me my number one favorite manga series of all time, I would absolutely say, without hesitation, it's Berserk. And the author of Berserk also passed, and he was also really young. How old was he? I want to look it up real quick. Don't mind my click-clacketing of keys. So back in 2021, 54 years old. Kentaro Miura died at 54. That's such a really like crazy young age. And then that one also really like upset me. And that was like really sad for both of them. But since we're talking about Toriyama, I don't know, it just really upset me because it was just if I think about my childhood was Dragon Ball. Like all that was good with Dragon Ball was all that was good with my childhood was Dragon Ball. It just shaped everything about me growing up. It was even all I talked about obsessively in like middle school and stuff. It was Dragon Ball. No one cared. No one even really knew what Dragon Ball was. Dragon Ball didn't really become famous till I want to say around 8th grade, around the time was Funimation took over, and it became like a big deal, and it moved to Cartoon Network because then it was like really widely seen at the time when they started Toonami and then the Toonami anime stuff in the States. That's when they started showing all these animes at once. I believe they had a lineup of shows like, besides Dragon Ball, it was like Tenchi Muyo, if you guys remember Tenchi Muyo, Gundam Wing, what was it, Ronin Warriors? I believe that was called. And then there was a couple of other ones too, but that was the big ones. And then more showed up when they made eventually Adult Swim with the more mature anime. I don't know. I always liked Toriyama stuff. It's funny. He writes his stories the way I imagine people write their D&D DMs with DM their sessions. He always had this really cool mix of kind of like whimsy and drama that he's able to combine together. It's a lot of like fun, whimsical fantasy thing that's like relaxing and fun. I think that's the best way to put it. Dragon Ball was a very fun anime. Like a lot of the series have good plot lines, good stories, good humor, blah blah blah. But one that was actually fun, made me like laugh and enjoyed myself a lot was always Dragon Ball. Even Dragon Ball Z had a lot of that nature in it, and he was good with that. Another thing is I didn't learn this till later because manga didn't become popular in in the States till I was about high school age, which was, anywhere from the age of 16 to 18, I would say. But his manga drawings were really good, and not good in the way Berserk is. Berserk is good because it feels like each panel is a work of art that you could see in the museum because of how crazy detailed it is. But Dragon Ball had this really easy flow to it. Like, it's so easy to like read through the panels. Like your eyes kind of dance through the pages very easily. Like if you see someone punch in one frame, it really leads to the next frame where like the effect of the punch happens, which is usually someone getting hit, and then they're flying away from the impact, and like your eyes kind of like slides down. It's really hard to explain without examples, but there's like a certain smoothness. Like, it always felt super easy to read. His chapters were like you could read through a whole chapter in like 2 minutes. It's super fast. Not just because of like it was like simple, but just because it was just really easy and enjoyable to go, versus say something like Hunter x Hunter or even One Piece, where each panel sometimes feels like a mini novel. It's just words, and I often get really confused because I don't know what's going on with the action. But I've never had that issue with Dragon Ball. Let's see. It's unusual that Toriyama's fast. I know. Like, I didn't expect them to pass for quite a while longer. Metal agrees with me. It was a super fun anime. Most tropes I learned from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I mean, that's why they call it the father of shonen. It may not have been the first shonen, but it's definitely the most popular. It inspired a lot of people for sure. Like, the only reason like not Dragon Ball. Well, obviously Dragon Ball exists because of Dragon Ball. The reason something like Naruto existed, One Piece existed, many more, is because they read Dragon Ball growing up, and it inspired them to be mangaka. Let's see. Most tropes I learned from Dragon Ball Z. Alien backstory, outer space travel, time travel. Yes. Heaven and hell. Or home for infinite losers. Good old Heffel. Tester Goddess asks, how does anime and manga differ? Well, there's the really shallow one, where obviously one's a comic and the other is like moving pictures. I, in my adult age, am more of a manga fan than I am an anime fan. I like it. I like the manga because, one, you can read it to your own pace. I like just sitting there because there are times I usually would just read a page, and especially if it's like a big impact page, I like to just sit there and just bask in all of the details of the manga. The other most important thing to me is manga usually have much better pacing. Animes have to pad out times because they have to stretch out to fit the whole 22 minutes, counting like commercials and stuff to hit the full 30. So everything was padded, and the pacing is always off no matter what anime it is that's adapting from manga. Things that are anime original don't have this problem, but manga always felt like stronger pace, very tightly paced, and it always felt like a much easier read. And you could read something in 5 minutes that takes an anime 22 minutes to explain it. So it's just it's a much faster way of consuming things. And because I get to see things are sitting, because you could read on your own pace and you could pay attention to your own detail. That's just how I like to consume my anime. Let's see. That's amazing. Icon says, I remember watching Super Eye Patch Wolves about Dragon Ball manga. They really got your eye through the page. I have seen that video too. They explain it very well about why Toriyama's ability to panel is so good. Yeah, I didn't realize how well he did layouts to that video. Thank you for explaining to me, Yarn. Yeah, you're welcome, Tetris. Let's see. They say, notice when something missing. Toriyama made panels flow so well. I never realized he was doing it, even if it makes sense. Yeah, he does it so well that you don't even realize he's doing it until someone points it out. It's really good. Let's see. Yeah, so I agree. So, like, for instance, there's this really infamous scene in Dragon Ball where the big bad alien Frieza is going to blow up the planet, and our hero Goku has 5 minutes to defeat him and escape. In reality, the 5 minutes was stretched out into 15 episodes, which gave Dragon Ball the really infamous slow pacing issue. But in the manga, was like 4 or 5 chapters. It was super fast in the manga because they don't pad it out with people just talking, sitting there, and adding extra fight scenes that went nowhere. It says Namek blowing up 5 minutes took several episodes, and I'm curious how long it took the manga. Yeah, it was like 15 episodes in the anime. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I believe Dragon Ball Kai shortened it down to like less than 10, but it was still really long. Definitely more than one episode and a minute. But yeah, the manga was less than 5 chapters, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've read the manga, but in either case, it never felt very long. So yeah, I enjoyed Dragon Ball. I will never say it's the best manga. It's because Toriyama wrote things on the seat of his pants. I mentioned this that he writes in a similar way to the way people DM in Dungeons and Dragons. It's because he doesn't plan things at all till the next session. He might have a very vague overview, but he in his interviews he'll even he'll admit stuff like he doesn't even know what will happen next week until he draws it, and to him, like, that was exciting, and it pays off in certain ways because he comes off with like really interesting off the cuff ideas because he does things. But the problem is when you critically look into things with like plot holes or even look into like things like pacing, it's just kind of all over the place. And the most infamous example of this is the Android Saga, where he would create the big bad guys. I believe 19 and 20, which was an old man robot and a white clown looking robot, and his editors, after he wrote those scenes, being like, these can't be the bad guys. You have to make someone else. And then he would create androids 17, 18, the teenagers with the black hair and the blonde hair. And then his editors would be like, no, Goku's enemy can't be just a bunch of punk kids. You gotta make someone else. Then the main bad guy became Cell, the bug-like ugly creature guy. And then his editor once again comes back and like, well, now you made the bad guy too ugly. And so that's why he rushed through the Cell Saga arc that he transforms into Perfect Cell, because he looks, standard for shonen, for views and stuff, because writing for Shonen Jump is incredibly cutthroat. They basically poll the readers every week, and if your viewership drops at a certain amount, you're fired. And back then, you were maybe given, depending on how popular you are, sometimes you're only given like, okay, you're being canceled, you have 5 more chapters to wrap this up and to wrap up your story. So sometimes you get luckier. If you're like Bleach, you're like, okay, you get 1 more arc, and then of course Kubo Tight would stretch that final arc as long as possibly as he can until he just hated writing Bleach. But yeah, Shonen Jump. So Shonen Jump, for those that don't know, is a magazine that comes out every week, and there's like maybe like 10 to 15 different mangas that are shonen. Shonen manga is basically manga that is directly made for basically like kids, but male kids in particular, versus something like, say, called shoujo, which is made for girls, like, Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, things like that. Let's see. Good things they didn't transform the punk kids to perfect kids. Perfect kids with straight A's. Yeah, I know, that would have been ridiculous. So yeah, Dragon Ball was a huge part of me. I constantly watched it up to Z. I watched the international Japanese dub with no subtitles all the way to the end, like through the Boo saga, through the ending of Z. I gave up by the time it was Dragon Ball GT because that bored me to tears. Why be straight when you can be punk? Those are good words, Snoke. So, yeah, I followed Dragon Ball, exploded into my anime interests, my drawing interests. The majority of the friends I made online, my life would be completely different if it wasn't for Dragon Ball. And it was just, yeah. And now I'm Lethal Ball Z. Yeah, I'm continuing the trend. So, yeah. I know. How are the rest of you guys? Like, how did you guys start with your anime journey? I know Mel told me, Aiken told me, yeah. Let's see, Mel saying Dragon Ball start out with fitting palm in your hand, and Super they're big. Yeah. By the time you get to Dragon Ball Super, they are literal planets. Hot damn, what a metaphor to our Dragon Ball Impact. Speaking of Dragon Ball Impact, my other favorite example of the Dragon Ball Impact is seeing how much Dragon Ball impacts Latin America. If you guys don't know what I'm looking about, you should look it up. People in Latin America, in like Central America, freaking love Dragon Ball. Like, they have like parades. When that Dragon Ball Super finale came up, when it was like Goku versus Jiren, they would host it on the big screen, and then like thousands of people would come and go and watch this. People would take days off to watch the Dragon Ball Super. This part, I don't know if it's true, but they said during days that a Dragon Ball episode came out, the violence of the cartel in the Latin countries actually went down, because I guess they decided to like rein in their good old decapitation and killing people just to watch more Dragon Ball and to just enjoy it. Yeah, the watch party video, it's absolutely insane, and like it's everywhere in Latin America. In illegal ways, there would be taco trucks with like pictures of Goku offering you like a taco. There would be graffiti of Dragon Ball stuff all over the place. It's so wild. And it's just people all over the world loves Dragon Ball and brings us together. But it's like extra so in the Latin countries. But yeah, I mean, it's what brought a lot of people together. Like I said, most of my friends, it's because of Dragon Ball. Yeah, alongside Jesus. Yeah, Goku and Jesus is like neck to neck as like the most popular figures. And yeah, like Mel says, we're not making this up. This is how it is. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about a little bit about how I got into anime, a bit about Dragon Ball, just because of the recent things in Akira Toriyama's passing, which rest in peace. Thank you for all you've done. Your stories touched a lot of people. It brought a lot of people together. It changed lives. Goku was very influential to very many people. I mean, mostly guys, but still. Jesus would raise his arms to help Goku with the spirit bomb. Yeah, he would. He would definitely be one of those people. So, besides that, I hate to say, but I've been having a pretty hard week. I haven't really talked about this with many people. I don't know how much in detail I'm gonna do. Basically, my wife Mrs. Yarn got diagnosed with a chronic illness that's genetic. It's something I've never heard of before. EDS, Edler, I forgot what EDS stands for really fast. Google, help me. Yeah, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's basically your connective tissues in your body starts to break down. And at first, it gives you like weird traits, like you have hypermobility, like you can bend in ways that most people can't. People call you double jointed, all that stuff, but it means everything's very fragile. Like you could barely bump into anything and you start to bruise. If you get cuts on your skin, it takes forever to heal, and it's an inherited genetic illness. that she realized she got from her mother's side, and yeah, um, and there's no cure for it, so we have to buy like a bunch of like vitamins and stuff. We finally went shopping like yesterday. We had to get a bunch of vitamins that she needed to take, and she has to take a lot of pills. She has to do like physical therapy and things like that. And yeah, it explains like she's like her joints are constantly in pain, and whenever she injures something, it will never quite heal. Like like she hurt her wrist, I would say 4 or 5 years ago, right before the start of the pandemic, and it would always re-injure herself. Like it never fully healed, and it would just get hurt again. Same with her ankle that she hurts, and that's just a lifelong thing. So once something gets injured, it becomes super fragile, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So we've been trying to figure out this whole Ehlers-Danlos syndrome that she has. Very unfortunate, I have to say. Let's see. Yeah, Bunny K was saying Ehlers-Danlos. Yeah, it's not the worst while young, but as you age, it gets worse and worse. Yeah. So when you're young, it just gives you that weird hyper flexibility kind of trait, but as you age, it just it gets worse. Oh, Mel says I missed it. Who has it? This is my wife. This is Mrs. Yarn. So so that means both of us, both Mr. and Mrs. Yarn, now have chronic illnesses. I have my kidney disease. She has her EADS. So the sick couples that stays together, that has illnesses together, stays together. All that stuff. And she's been really like torn up about it. It's just how it's been affecting her, but how it answers a lot of the weird questions she had growing up. So yeah. So she's resting right now. She's asleep. She doesn't really watch my streams. I think I showed it to her. She kind of watched it a little bit. It's not really her cup of tea, which is okay. I have you guys, all you guys supporting me, which is pretty cool. And I have like my mod Bunny K here, and I'm pretty happy for all that. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna start some Persona. All the love to Ms. Yarn. Thank you very much, Snoke. And yeah, I can't think of anything else I need to update you guys with, though. I think Persona is the thing to do right now. Let us start it up. Okay. So much love to Mrs. John. Thank you. Person time. Yes, we are doing person time now. All right, let's change the screen. Persona 4. Persona! I kind of feel like watching the intro again. I might watch the intro again, actually. Atlas. Thought Yarn was supposed to attract cats. By this one, she attacked bunnies. Yeah. I don't think I have a cat person in my chat. Personas. Parfonas. It's cool that I watch it more. I actually know who all these people are now. Or at least more of them. Of course, Yosuke has a trash can. There you go. My boy Kanji. I love Kanji. I think he's one of my favorites now. No, don't bat me around like a volleyball. So I haven't met that girl. We met that person, but we never got his name. Of course, we know Teddy. P4G logo looks like Pog to me. Yeah, it does. Marie. Are we sure we want to do that? I think this yarn smells a bit like trash heap he lives in. Bathtub to bathtub. I can't afford a bathtub. Maybe the economy wasn't in shambles, I would get a bathtub. Yeah, okay, you can wash me if you want. Hog Golden. You're good at washing. Good job. Oh my goodness! Do you see what she's watching on the TV? She's watching Super Sentai, or AKA in the West, Power Rangers. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. I wonder if she has something to say about that. Ooh, an amazing garden. Thanks, big bro. Let's keep taking care of it together. Yeah, I know she's watching Sentai. That's so cool. I don't know if I'm laundry safe, but at least could you put warm water instead of cold water for me? Where's the Amy button? Yeah, I know. I love that. I don't know what I'm doing. See, it's Sunday, so school's closed. Oh, Lito-kun. Warm water, please. Lito-kun, I don't see you here very often. Yukiko has some free time. I'm gonna be closer to Yukiko. Yeah, let's spend some time. What a cutie. He looks happy. Yeah, I'll take the laundry machine over a random locker. Lito-kun still sends me each time. In front of the bookstore. Yukiko's brought a book about job certifications. Cool. Thank goodness that was the last one. Sensei recommended this book to me because it has details on a bunch of different jobs licenses. Sensei? Who's the sensei? The career counselor. I ask him for advice sometimes. Yukiko seems a bit embarrassed. Inside the TV, the other me said that she didn't want to inherit the inn. I think those were my true feelings, so I decided to be more loyal true to myself. I refuse to inherit the Amagi Inn. When I graduate, I'm leaving this town. Small town vibes, huh? I said it. I said it! Haha. She has a refreshing smile on her face. In order to live on my own, I'm thinking of getting a job license. I'm thinking of something along the line of interior decorator. What do you think? What's that? I've never heard of that before. Mel says, I'm certainly thinking about how funny Persona would be if the Protect stuck his head in the laundry machine instead of a TV. Oh no, I'm stuck here. Big bro. Someone who picks out furniture and decorations for a room to make it beautiful, I think. She explains it to me eagerly. But it's hard. It costs money to get a license. And of course I can't tell mother. If only there was a part-time job I could do discreetly. Yes, disappointing your parents because you want to follow your own dreams of what job to have. A tale as old as time. If only there was a part-time job I could do this discreetly. You remember that there are part-time jobs posted on the bulletin board. Really? I'll go check the board then. Seems like you were able to help Yukiko. Touched by Yukiko's spirit, you feel your relationship has grown deeper. Hey everyone, it's that time. It's time for some bonding. Rank up. I know some jobs you could do discreetly. Ooh. Is it data entry? Yukiko be a VTuber. Oh my gosh. Persona blah blah blah. Same bun cell. All bunnies think the same. Muda 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 muda. Thank you for keeping me company. I feel nervous about telling the others how I feel, but I think I'll be alright.
I'll see you later.
You parted with Yukiko as she went home. Bunny says, hiding in the closet, putting numbers to cells. Can't let anyone see me. They might kink shame me. Exactly. Bunny gets it. Us data entry people who work with Excel, we are a discriminated and, protected group of people. Everyone, develop friendship. Yar, new data on people? I like data, okay. I'm a data whore. true. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh yeah, we did fill up a garden. If you're gonna start something, make sure you do it right, okay? I'll help out a bit when I can. You know what? Sometimes people don't do things right on the first time, Dojima. Not everyone do things perfectly. Sometimes we mess things up. We don't always do things right, okay? Get off my back. Hey, Lethal. They say you did okay on that last exam. I heard about it when I was investigating. Why are you investigating to how am I doing in school, Dojima? That's a little creepy. Mel says, I know some companies that don't allow remote workers to work at a cafe in public spaces. That is true. Snooki says, do right or don't, punk. Well, what if I want to do it left, huh, Dojima? Oh, nice. I can do the clip. Snooki says, you changed my diapers. Please have more faith in me, damn it. You saw my baby crotch? That's a baby crotch of a successful person. Dojima says, it's good to know that you're keeping your head above water, even after you just moved there. I need to act like an uncle every so often and give you some spending. Ooh, give me some money. It's not much, but don't complain, okay? I got, 10,000 yen. That is about $100 around that time. Hey, how's it going? Oh, maybe that wasn't the right line. He's struggling to find the right words. I don't consider myself an old man yet, but when it comes to high schoolers, I don't know what to talk about. I still can't control well with them. I need a higher expression, if it was eloquent, and I could carry the conversation. Well, you know what? You're a fucking adult, Dojima. You should be able to carry a conversation, not wait until a high schooler learns to talk more. It's okay, Tetris. Feel free to lurk as much as you want. Ooh, I want an English good book. Yeah, Tetris, what's for breakfast? I began reading English Made Easy. It's a collection of illustrated sample conversations for many common situations from good morning to good night. You wonder how often this will actually be useful while living in Inaba. There's still some pages left. Yarn and Snowking while playing Personas. I'm a high schooler. Damn, get off my back. Tetris Goddess is making some home-style potatoes. Yum. Scrambled eggs. Yum. And sausages. Very good. Very good at, I believe they just called that a home-style breakfast. Mr. Maruka. Should we halt class and take a nap? Shape up, assholes. Where's your dignity? That sounds delicious. Snowcake, they watch me through the cameras. It's creepy. Food Goddess, let's go. The first years are slacking off because you guys are slacking off. What? Wait, what? He says the first years are slacking off because you guys are slacking off. Kanji is a perfect example. So, wait, I'm like example for other fucking classes? Don't you think that's the teacher's fucking deal, thing they're supposed to deal with, Mr. Maruka? That lazy punk is always ditching. I could spell his ass from school if I was his homeroom teacher. You may not think it's any of your business, but it is. You could all be expelled just as easily. Cause any problems, and you earn a one-way ticket out of this place. You'd best keep that in mind. Icon made a clip that's titled A Baby Crotch of Success. Thank you, Icon. I need to watch that. Yo, Yosuke. Sup, Lethal? Want to hang out later? Ooh, he's gonna invite me during lunch. Spend time with that person. I may become closer. You may still spend time with that person after school if you decline. You spend the day with Yosuke? Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see. Let's go to your place today. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, you hear that? Yosuke wants to go visit me at my house. Maybe my bedroom. Class suspended. That's it? I don't even get to see him? You recall you were... Oh, okay. It hasn't happened yet, though. Let's go. I would invite Kanji if I could. Your room. Yosuke pretty much barged in. Oh man, he really wants to be in my bedroom. It's pretty clean. Not like Yarn's room. My room is not clean at all. Keep the goods under your futon? Well, okay. So, I'm going to... from the way I see this, if he's talking about my goods under my futon, he's asking for my porn. Why with two guys? Why does he want to be in a room with two guys reading porn? Like, know where my porn is if he wasn't going to want to look at it. What is he trying... What are you trying to do, Yosuke? What? Don't you? Like I'd hide mine in such an obvious spot. One time my mom found it and read the title out loud to the whole family. What? What are we talking about, Yosuke? He's reflecting on his past. So you ever invited a girl in here? I will soon.
For reals?
For reals? Oh, he's just like Ryuji. For reals? That means you're working on someone? Yosuke's keyed up. Whoa. He's keyed up about me bringing a girl over? Like that stuff excites him? What kind of guy are you, Yosuke?
Hey, big bro.
Are you up there? Have you seen the public notice anywhere? Nanako-chan's here. Well, let's let her in. Well, yeah, she lives here, you dolt. Nanako, are you free today? No, I'm going to Takeyoshi-kun's house with Miwa-chan and Yo-chan.
Huh?
A guy's house? Did you know that boys and girls can be friends, Yosuke? Takeyoshi-kun sits next to me. I'm going to deliver the public notice to him. Miwa-chan says she's going with me because she likes Takeyoshi-kun. Because she likes him? Man, kids are sure mature these days. Well, my first love was in first grade too. I've always been ahead of my time. That's a really weird way of putting it, Yosuke. But well, I don't really need that in my life right now. It's just not the time. I have something I need to do before that can happen. Homework? No, well, maybe it is. You're smart, Nanako-chan. I love Nanako. Doorbell's at Tetris Goddess' house. Nanako left for her friend's house. Nanako-chan called it homework. Catching the killer, ending the murders, bringing peace to the town. Only we can do it, huh? Let's hang in there. I'm counting on you. Nanako, you pure soul. Yosuke's determination shows through. You sense Yosuke's trust. Ooh, rank 5 already. Social Link has reached level 5. The Magician Arcana. I can cure ailments. Nice. So did the notice reach you yet? The one about joining the Young Men's Association? Sounds like a cult. They were talking about having some kind of event to boost the economy. Genius is involved with it, so they're trying to rope me in. I don't have time for that. I told them I was busy, but they keep dogging me. Oh yeah, this actually reminds me. I didn't put that I was having the persona in my Twitch stream yet. Let me fix that really quick. I'm going to pause this. Okay. Give me a second. Just so the people who are searching on persona can see me. Okay, stream info updated. Oh, and save. Yep, I also saved. Yeah, my mod Bunny Case telling me like if I talk in the beginning of stream, I should list myself as just talking first and then switch over to persona. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Foodums. Soon you'll be dating the Yosuke and live happily ever after. Don't forget to save. Yosuke, your husband? Gasp. Yes, keep Yosuke. I'll get Kanji. Yeah, I like Yosuke more for now. I don't care about the Young Men's Association or about boosting the economy. Yosuke sighs. Alright, time to take a peek under the futon. Why must you look at my porn, man? We talked about different things.
See you later.
It's gone dark, so you say goodbye to him. I didn't know they were having a sale on husbands today. Welcome home, big bro.
Big bro.
Ooh, what's under the futon? I don't know. You tell me, Tetris Goddess. What would a teenage boy keep under his futon? Ooh, Nanako's watching something with pandas on it. Or at least a man in a panda suit. Nanako looks like she's not doing anything. A principality. Well, yeah, let's hang out. A bro husband. A brosband? Husbro? I'd like husbro. I spent a precious moment. We're gonna get closer. Nice. Big bro, has bro, I has bro, yes. Oh, hey, Yukiko. If you're not busy after class, would you walk me home? Be happy if you would consider it. See you later. Yeah, let's do it. Yo, what you doing? Hey, if you have some free time after school, you want to hang out with me? Think about it, okay? I'm being fought over by 2 ladies? Oh my, you guys seeing this? 2 different girls want to hang out with me at the same time and I have to make a choice? I've never had to do this in real life. Snooky, buy one, get one, have one free. Classes have ended for today. You were waiting for Kanji to recover. See, if he was in a polycule, or he was okay with polygamy, he could just have both girls. Oh, Lito-kun, I don't think I've met you after school before. Oh, I'm in charge of this bulletin board. I have to change what's posted up here every so often. Polycule is good. That's right, Snoke. Yukiko says I'm done with it today. She is not busy. Ooh, we're gonna become closer. Let's spend some time.
Yes.
She looks happy. Juna's grocery department. Yukiko brought you here. Why are there so many different types of food? Even eggs come in so many varieties. On an errand? For some reason, they never asked me to buy ingredients. She's tilting her head. I was just thinking of practicing my cooking. Since I decided to leave town, eating out all the time is bad for you, right? Oh, unless you live in Japan. So I'm gonna get some practice while I can. Any other skills? I can clean and wash clothes. I learned that by helping at the inn. She seems to be embarrassed. No, I embarrassed her. I was thinking maybe you could taste test my food sometime. I want someone to eat it and let me know how it is. I thought I'd improve quicker that way. Home cook is the best. And knowing you, I get an honest opinion. Will you? Count me in. I don't have enough courage to say count me in for eating your food. I don't mind. She smiles. I've taken the power of the persona and I thought, I can do it. I used to think I couldn't do anything on my own, but maybe I really can. I depend on others until now, but from this point on, I want others to depend on me. I'll do my best. I can sense her iron will. You feel your bond with Yukiko has grown stronger. Rank 3. Alright. None of them. Where do they sell lobsters? Not in the vegetable section.
I'll see you later.
I helped Yukiko with the shopping and went home.
You're back.
You're home. I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. I like that Nanako is in charge of the shopping. Open the fridge. There's a variety of food today. You could make it for lunch tomorrow. Spend the evening making tomorrow's lunch? Sure. Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make sweet and sour pork. You decide to make sweet and sour pork. Well, that's good. It's almost finished. You should make the sauce thicker. Let's use potato starch. You mix the starch with the water and poured it into the pan. It came out perfectly. It looks delicious. Obtain milky, sweet, and sour pork. For some reason, calling it milky kind of sounds a little gross. I don't know if I want milky, sweet, and sour pork. You eavesdrop on some kids talking. I saw a new job posting in the town bulletin board. The daily pay for being a tutor looks really good. But don't you need to have more knowledge for anyone asks you to tutor them? Why would you say that? Anyway, you're wrong. Turns out you need understanding to take the tutoring job. Yeah, but you don't have much of that either. Oh, that's not true. I understand everything. Maybe I can start washing dishes at Shiroku Bar. You need understanding there too. Milky sounds yum for me though. Okay, that's good. Lunch break. You brought your lunch today. Do you wish to eat lunch with someone? Who would you like to invite for lunch? Ooh, who should I invite, chat? What if I hit others? Does that automatically make me go with others? Who would you like to invite? Me. I want to go. You know, I gotta go, my bro. The high rooftop. I ate lunch. The milky sweet and sour pork together.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I'm glad you like my milky food. Is this your recipe, Lito? I don't even know how to boil eggs myself. You also can enjoy your lunch. You feel that your relationship's gonna become closer soon. Nice. Very nice. Oh, hi, Lito. Seems like she isn't busy right now. Yeah, let's go on another date. Gotta date all your friends, right? The Samigawa food plane. Yukiko has handed you a homemade box lunch. It came out well, so I packed it up. Try it out. It looks normal. For some reason, an unusually pungent smell hangs in the air. Did you taste it? No, I haven't. I wanted you to be the first to try it. Smiling innocently. It seems there's no choice but to eat it. We started with the omelet-looking thing. There's actually something too hard to bite on the inside, and it smells burnt yet raw. You worry your body will reject the foreign matter. You're finally able to swallow it. Poor Yukiko. You're not about to tell me how delicious that was, are you? She looks sad. This won't cut it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. She looks embarrassed.
Oh, big bro.
What are you doing? Ah, Nanako-chan. Well, I was just having him try my box lunch. Oh, I want some. I'm sorry, I can't give you any. It's not good. Oh, if you make a good one, will you let me have some? Sure, if you want. I'm rooting for you. Oh, Nanako. Nanako-chan.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll do my best, okay? I need to go now. I'm going to Mice-chan's house. Bye. Be careful. I'm sorry to drag you around. Oh, that feels rude. Don't feed me again. I'm having fun. Really? I'm glad to hear that. She seems relieved. You can sense she's relying on me. You feel your relationship has grown deeper. Nanako will be like, your GF could cook? Nice if she could make me some food. I approve. Alright, reach level 4. Divine Grace. Ooh. This is new. Effects of healing magic are increased by 50. Ooh. Nah, I don't need Mudo. Nanako knows where it's at, says Mel. Mel also says maybe Yuko could get cooking lessons from Tetris Goddess. Nice. About a year left, huh? I need to be able to do anything on my own by then.
I'll see you later.
I handed Yukio the rest of the box lunch and went home. Like Mel says, Mudo, 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 Mudo.
Welcome back.
Welcome, Jojo. Nanako says, welcome back. Open the fridge. A single slice of ham lies lonely on the paper plate. Something about it disturbs you. You left it alone. Yes. She looks like she's not doing anything. Alright. Oh, let's hang out. I know, disturbing ham. Nanako's pacing back and forth. Dad's late again today. Hello, Dojima residents. Dad, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Dad's coming home now. We need to get dinner ready. Oh, that's good news. She's in high spirits. We're all the pickled radish. Dad will be disappointed. Let's go buy some together. Really? Thanks,
you.
big bro. She looks really happy. What's disturbing about it, says Mel. Seems like a neurospicy thing. Tetris God says, I'd be happy to provide him with this for a small fee. She's gonna cook the disturbing ham. Nanako looks happy. Yeah. Bonding time. What would my ranking be with you guys when I bond with you?
Let's go, big bro.
I went to Junus. I wonder if we sing together.
I'm back.
Dad, welcome home. Where did you go this time of night? Junus. Didn't I tell you not to go outside this late? But you were coming home, so I... No matter what your reason was, rules are rules. You promised me, remember? 10 out of 10. I'm pretty sure we're maxed out yarn. Aw, thank you guys. Nanako looks sad. It's not Nanako's fault. I don't have enough courage. Hear her out. I don't have enough expression. False choices. How many streams has it been? That much. I think I'm on stream number 6 now. Snooky says, on the persona scale, maybe we're at 4, 6, in between? Yeah, I can see that, Snooky. You didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. She looks like she's ready to cry. That's stupid. Stupid. Stream number 6, that's amazing. Thank you, Tetris Goddess. Nanako, how dare you call your father stupid? Yeah, how dare you have a tantrum about your feelings being hurt? You explained to Dojima why you went to with Nanako to Junes. Pickled radish? For me? Is that so? But I still can't allow kids to be walking around this late at night. You know how dangerous it's been lately? You shouldn't be wandering around out there at night either. It's just a small village town, my man. Dojima yelled at you too. You decided to go back to your room. Yay, drama.
All right.
Letho, my buddy, my pal. It's just some pickles, my dude. Yeah, I know. You got some free time today, don't you? Yeah, we'll spend time.
Thanks.
You're such a good friend to me. You gotta help me, just for today. I'll see you later. Buddy pal. Ms. Sofway, please turn to page 150 and refer to the map of ancient Egypt. You'll also find a picture of the Great Pyramids, the pride of Egypt. It is said that these pyramids were built by slaves. However, upon excavation, attendance records of the workers were found, disproving that theory. Ho ho ho. I believe the nobility of the ancient Egyptians ever since, even before they found these records. Ancient remains are the real stars of the history. Don't you all feel the romance that comes of looking back on ancient times? Mel says, can I say, I love that my new VTuber friends are becoming friends with my oldest online friend, Yarn. I know. I'm glad to be friends with your friends, too. My older brother is just a boring old samurai with no interest in ancient civilizations. He looks like an idiot in that kabuto. This means it's much more elegant. Almost as she said means. Hey, you there, Mr. Hanamura. Don't start zoning out just because I changed the subject. Tell me how the theory of the pyramids were built by the slaves was disproven. What? Mel says, they're siblings? Snooky, he's not my friend. He's my emotional support, Yarn. Yeah, I'm that too, but we're also friends, Snooky. It's better than a friend. Something about laborers? Attendance logs, man. You paid attention, right? Impressive, Mr. Hanamura. You've got it. Yes, the theory was disproven after the attendance logs of the laborers were found. There are even notes listed as reasons for absences, such as hangover. If the labor was being done by slaves, he wouldn't have been allowed to take days off for things like that, would they? It seems that the long prevailing theory was very different from the truth. Thanks, Letho. I'll have to listen to the lectures more attentively. Yosuke appreciates you. You feel like you become a little closer to him. Your expression has increased. Yeah, don't leave me in the wash. Get me dry. Yuna's grocery department. You agreed to help with the restocking after Yosuke begged you. Oh, he's putting me to work for free? Welcome once and all. Choice salmon, 59 yen a slice, just as advertised. And while you're at it, how about some cheese, direct from Italy, just 298 yen for today only. Restock this shelf too. You earned 5,500 yen. Oh, he did pay me. Food court. You came with Yosuke after work. I'm dead tired. I decided on the sale at the last minute, and Dad was bugging me to find helpers. I told him I didn't have time for that, but he wasn't listening.
Thanks, man.
But hey, I'm glad you were there. Thanks. 59 yen? I'll take them all. I know, so cheap. It was fun.
Huh?
Really, felt like nothing but a big pain to me. You're amazing. Yosuke's surprised. Oh, Hanamura. What's with the crowd today? It's way busy. If I'd known, I would have skipped out. Please don't. You got a bonus for today, right? Yeah, a whole 500 yen. I'm trying to save up. Give me a raise. Well, I don't think I can help you there. What's the point then? Mel says, I miss the grocery stores in Japan. Good sushi for half of the closing time. Nom 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 nom. I hope they open a Junas branch near us. The two began talking nearby. They're talking very loudly. At this rate, my graduation trip will be somewhere in Japan. Maybe I should ask my parents to pay for it. Why don't you find the guy to pay? Ha, like Saki did? Yosuke's biting his lip. Ooh, sexy. Was it during our second year when Saki eloped, I mean? Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Mel. Everything's great at your GNS. Yeah, apparently she got with a college guy who came home and went off with him. But she came right back saying she saved money and leave on her own. You mean she was dumped? Who knows? She started working here to save money, didn't she? You know, as high school girls can make easy money if we really want to. The pair's gossiping continues. It doesn't matter. It's just hot air. I'm not letting it get to me. It's sad to be talked about like that, though. We're the only ones who can avenge Saki-senpai. We're special. We're the only ones. And there's no need to bother with outsiders. You're right. Man, you're much... Oh, yeah. The choices. Storm! Good to see you, Storm. Yeah, high school girl dating a college guy. There is nothing weird or sketchy about that. But yet it happens all the time. It's so creepy and wrong. Let's see. No need to hold back, Yosuke.
You kidding?
Huh, dude? You know, don't hit him or anything. Are you actually the type to move without thinking? Yosuke's surprised. I didn't say anything about beating up girls, okay? What are you trying to tell? What are you trying to say about me, Yosuke? I think it's good you came along. Because of you, I was able to make it this far. Yosuke's nodding firmly. I feel his nodding is very firm, very, very good, perfected. Ooh, deeper relationships. Rank up, number 6. Alright. Perfect nodding. Yosuke's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Auto Sukukaja. This persona cannot remember any more skills. Please choose one to forget. Okay, I get Sukukaja at the start of battle, which is something nice that I don't remember. I don't need to make foes panic. Alright. What a pain. Oh, not you. I wonder what it is. I don't know. Spent time talking with Yosuke.
You're back.
Yeah, I know Storm of Shadows from a roleplay that I do. It's one I'm actually a player with. It's a very grim, dark, kind of horror-ish campaign. It's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying her character of Karis very much. She is a sorcerer with a cool robot arm. And she is recently engaged, so everyone congratulate her. Yeah, Yarn and I snuggled in the hammock reading smut. It was great. Yeah, that's actually what our characters did. Yeah. English time. Yarn, we have to head to sleep. It was nice hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mel and Iken. I believe it's like 1:30 your time right now, but I really appreciate you guys being here. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you. I hope you guys have a good rest. I'll try to make it to your stream or whenever you do it next, if I can. You guys sleep well, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate having both of you in my stream. Sorry, just skipping because it's the exact same thing as last time. Thank you, Iken. I've seen you here a lot. Are you interested in books? I read a lot, but when I end up throwing my books away when I'm done with them, I feel bad for the books though. I thought maybe like you can give them a little love. So, are you interested? Yeah, tell me about it. I see, but I never said I'd give you my books for free. Bunny says, you'd be surprised how many of us can say the same. Yeah. I want a peach seed. Bring me one of those and I'll trade you for a book. Sounds like a deal. Let's trade. Oh, I guess I don't have it yet. English conversation and origami. If I understood English, I'd be able to read so many more books. Speaking of origami, I folded some cranes for the Senbazuru to wish my grandmother luck in the hospital. Ah, yes. Days in bed reading some nice smut. Yeah. If you guys don't know, in Japanese culture, you actually fold paper cranes and give them to people for good luck. There's the very famous story of the 1,000 cranes, even though it kind of had a sad ending, where I believe a girl had cancer and all of her classmates and friends made 1,000 paper cranes to give her to feel better. The next shipment will be June 11th. Ooh, that's going to be in like 2 more weeks in game. It'll be a sequel to the Man series. Can't wait. Okay, Snowcay. Go ahead and lurk. I hope you have a good time cooking. Thank you for being here in my stream. I guess I might as well bond with Adachi, this weird creepo guy.
Oh.
Oh, it's you. Good timing. Want to hang around and talk for a while? Yeah, this is how he talks. That way, it looks like I'm, strike that, okay? It seems like Adachi is slacking off. You feel like your relationship with him become closer soon. Spend time with him? I guess.
Yeah.
Good for you. You're a good listener. The kind who gets promoted. He's smiling mischievously. What are you doing? Shopping for dinner? I'm impressed. I live alone, so taking care of dinner can be pretty tedious. Ooh, homemade potatoes with sausages. That sounds good. You don't eat? Sure, I eat. Cup ramen or whatever. Adachi doesn't seem to lead a nutritionally balanced life. Want me to make you dinner?
Huh?
Like you'd come over to my house? That would be interesting. But I prefer a girl to come over. Okay, you homophobe. Adachi's smiling softly.
Mm-hmm.
Cute girls are the best, though I go for the real knockouts myself. The most important thing is that they should be good cooks. Everything else I can take or leave. Man, I don't like Adachi. Toru-chan, is that you? Shit, she found me. Are you off work? I hope you're not doing anything dangerous. No, I'm still on the clock. I was just on my way back to the station. I'm so happy to see you working hard. I brag about you to my neighbors all the time. I'll bring you some Nimordo, okay? You have to take care of yourself. By the way, I saw this detective show on TV the other day. The old woman seems like she'll be talking to him for a... Oh, yeah. The old woman seems like she'll be talking to him for a long time. I need to get back. Oh, is it that time already? I hope your day goes well then. Finally. I guess her son has the same name as me. Maybe that's why she's been hanging around me ever since she found out. I don't know. She always brings me huge heaps of that Nimono to the station. And she'll talk your ear off if you let her. It's so annoying. She cares about you, dude.
Really?
I don't care if she cares about me. Give me a break. He shrugs. She's the exact opposite of my parents, so I can't relate to people like that. She's lonely. She's lonely, I guess. I don't think she has any relatives. I can't ignore her either. It's part of my job. The police has been busy lately, so I'm the only one who can deal with her. Despite his griping, Adachi looks happy. You feel that you see the new side to Adachi. Yay, level 2. Yay. Jester. Though I wish I shared a name with her grandson instead. I'm only 27 after all. I should head back, or Dojima-san will really chew me out.
See ya.
See you. Tetris God says, making some matcha green tea with fresh coconut milk. Ooh, very good combination. I watched Adachi go back to work and went home.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Nanako. Spend some time together. That's all I'm doing. It's just spending time with people. I just want to max out my social links. You overhear students talking. Girl with red umbrella. Have you been watching that mail order show on TV every Sunday? I never miss it. The ones on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday? You really love those kind of shows, don't you, Michi? I remember that you said you bought a really flashy, skimpy bathing suit last time. When are you ever going to wear it? Oh, I'll wear it when the time is right. Classes have ended for today. You're waiting for Kanji to recover. Alright, yarn balls. It's been 2 hours and I want to take a break. I think I could probably stream for maybe 1 more hour is all I can handle. I don't think I could do a 4-hour stream today, but 3 hours should be in the realm of possibility. But I just need to take like a 5-minute break. You guys should take a break too. Make sure to stretch, make sure to walk around, take a drink, hydrate yourself, and we will see you soon. Hello everyone, I am back. Hopefully everyone is doing well. They took a break or, did whatever they did doing. I say let's get back to some more Persona. Thank you, Tetris Goddess. Bunny says, I just continue sitting here playing my game. Yeah, you've been playing that Sun Haven a lot. Let's hang out with Yosuke. Just whinging about being hungry, but I just ate. Yeah, I know. So, I hate when I just finish eating and the next thing I want to do is eat again.
Yo,
Lethal, you're free. You want to go somewhere? Yosuke wants to go somewhere. Yeah, I know. He just told me that. It's not ready to advance. It's okay. Let's work on it. Junis, food court. Spend some quality time with Yosuke.
you're back.
You're home. Let's see, I can visit the garden. Vegetables become ready to harvest after planting them. Well, whether you leave them alone for too long. When a vegetable is ready for harvesting or has withered, an icon will show up above the gardening tools. Okay, blue is crops ready, red is withered. Harvesting and replanting do not take time, but because maintenance the garden takes labor, time will progress. Maintaining your garden will increase your diligence and make the plants in your garden ripen more quickly. In addition, maintaining the day before the harvest increases the crops produced. So if you maintain the garden with Nanako or Jima, you can improve your relationship with them slightly. Once you harvest a vegetable, you must plant another seedling to get more. Make sure you don't run out of seeds. The vegetables you plant look ready to be harvested. What will you do? Let's harvest them. Oh yeah, it's about time to harvest them, huh? Alright, I'll give you a hand with that. I'll gather them too.
They look good.
They look good, seriously. This is an impressive crop. How is he helping? He's just sitting there smoking. The veggies are ready. Let's harvest them, big bro.
Great vegetables.
Great vegetables. See what your hard work gets you? Giggle. Let's do it again, big bro. I got 3 tiny soul tomatoes. What will I plant? I don't have any seedlings. Oh, I gotta buy some. I want English to be made easy. Let's read a book about English. Using English. I continue to read. Tells me more blah blah blah. I finish. I feel like my expression will increase faster, allowing you to be more efficient when doing translation work. Nice. When do I see what happens to Kanji? Got a day off in school. I think it's been a week so far. What should you do today? Popular home shopping program is about to begin. You've never seen the show before. This must be the shopping program you heard about. Tanaka's Amazing Commodities airs every Sunday and continues for the next 3 days. Whatever you purchase will be delivered in a few days. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, granter of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now let's introduce the products that will be on sale for the next 3 days. Adios Shoes. This is a limited edition pair of high-quality shoes. But wait, there's more. I'll add 2 slimming foods to the Adios Shoes, only for 5,980 yen. We've got another fantastic product on sale today. 1 medical kit, very helpful in emergencies. What can I do to sweeten the spot for you? Oh, I know. For this, I'll add 4 medicines to your medical kit for 2,980 yen. These deals are so popular, we're only allowing 1 order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? Going by one of the products offered. You currently have blah blah yen. Audio shoes combo for 5,000. Medical kit for 2,000. Which one will you purchase? I want some shoes. You brought the Adios Shoes combo, including the Adios Shoes and the slimming foods. Wow, we sold through our entire stock. Thank you so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but we'll be back for another 3 days next Sunday on this very same channel. To all my loyal customers who got shut out today, I'll see you next time. You hear the same song again. Here comes Tanaka, over there waves to you. The shopping program is ended. You turn off the TV.
Yo!
Yo, Lito, you free? You want to go somewhere? Yosuke wants to go somewhere. Not ready to advance yet? Well, whatever.
All right.
Let's hang out. Genus, food court. You spend some quality time with Yosuke. You feel like your relationship's going to become closer soon.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Gonna read this book called Today. It's a story about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. Yosuke is always up to a lot of shenanigans. Yeah, he sure is. The book begins with a story in which the teacher's outlook on life changes from "I give up" to "I can do this." You are filled with tender feelings. Ooh, I want some chicken tenders. There's still some pages left. I'll read them next time. Yeah, chicken tenders with like ranch or barbecue sauce. I don't know what I want. It all sounds good. Speaking of which, today I'm thinking about cooking some chili. Chili's really good. I really like the chili that I make. Yeah, chicken tenders do sound so good. You want to eat with me, Yosuke? Let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah, have you KFC lately? Not in the past couple weeks. Tetris got this. Why? Do they have something new on the menu? I miss when KFC used to have the hot wings. I really like the wings they have there, but they don't have them anymore. They took them off the menu. Oh, good old Mr. Maruka. So Kanji Tatsumi still absent on account of illness. Sounds like a load of bullshit to me. I bet he's out there dicking around all day long. What? What's with your faces? You trying to tell me I shouldn't assume things? Don't tell me you're friends with that punk. Alright, listen to these words. Aristotle said, a true friend is one soul in two bodies. You better watch who you hang out with. You'll only bring down your own worst down. Though I doubt trash society would even have friends like you. You listen to the lecture intently. Your knowledge is increased. Bunny says, I'm sitting here thinking about what I want to eat. Had bunbao and nambao earlier. Ooh, that sounds good. Tetris Goddess says, I remember bringing you mashed potatoes and coleslaw once after you got your dental work. I miss the hot wings so much. Yeah, I know. I do remember that too, Tetris. They have a couple new items that look rather questionable. The Vietnamese sandwich, right? I learned about it from Lito. I don't think bunbao is the sandwich. I think that's the rice noodle dish. Yes, Bunny's right. That is bun mi. Bun mi is the sandwich. Yay, eating with Yosuke. What are we gonna eat today? You should be sorry. No, don't be sorry, Tetris. That's silly. Ooh, it's just the dramatic sad music with the gaudy students. Hey, Hanamura! What is it today? How come Kazumi can take the day off and we can't? Huh? I told you before, we can't work Saturdays. So when we refused, they said they were going to fire us. I don't get this. Hey, I talked to the manager. Senpai, have you two been taking absences without leave lately? I just forgot to come. Besides, that's not the point. What are you going to do about this? I have a date that day. How come you're favoring Kazumi, huh? You were like that with Saki, too. Huh? Don't try to hide it. We all know. Bunny says, mine was like the thin rice noodles with salad and meat, and the clear sauce support. Oh, yeah, that stuff is good. You liked Saki, and you treated her special. ... I don't think Saki-senpai has anything to do with the subject. Yeah, it does. You told the other workers to take it easy on Saki too, didn't you? You think you can do anything because you're the manager's son? So it's Kazumi now that Saki's dead? Don't even bother. She has a boyfriend. Don't you get it? Saki didn't like you. We heard so from her. We heard so from her. She may have acted that way, but they started to badmouth Saki-senpai. I'm gonna tell them to shut up. Yeah. Letho. What? Who are you? You shut up. You're the ones who should shut up. What do you know about Saki-senpai? She didn't do things half-assed like you. She looked lazy, but she worked hard. Why would you say that, Yosuke? She talked bad, but she was good inside. So she hated me? I knew that. She's not here anymore. I'm left behind. Just leave me alone. What the heck? Let's go. ...
Damn it.
I just blurted out a bunch of crap, huh? I know how it is, Yosuke. How can you understand when I don't? Yosuke quieted down. Damn. Another pathetic display from Yosuke, huh? ... Thanks, though.
Thanks.
Hearing you say that stuff to them, it made me happy. He's smiling. Yeah, deeper relationship. Number 7 now, I think. Heck yeah. Almost a 10. Yeah, he can endure a mortal blow. I don't want to. I really don't want to, but I'll go talk with Dad. At this rate, those two are gonna quit. I should tell him and apologize. I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't get it, even though it's my own future. Sorry. I'll see you later, Letho. You saw Yosuke off and went home.
Welcome home.
Yay. There's milk past the expiration date. Should I drink it? Yes. Well, you know what they say. What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. So you gotta drink all the expired milk that you could find. The milk was halfway to becoming yogurt. Your courage has greatly increased. Your courage has changed from reliable to brave. However, you don't feel well. You decided to go to bed early today. Storm. Mood, I have leftover mac and cheese or leftover Thai curry. Ooh. Pasta ended for today. Oh, hi, Lito Kun. Seems like Yukiko isn't busy right now. I feel like your relationship with her isn't ready to advance yet. Yeah, I'll spend some time.
Yes.
She looks happy. floodplain. Spend some time walking around Yukiko. You feel your relationship's gonna become closer soon. Nice.
You're back.
Ooh, full food. Wait, do I need to feed my personas? I might. Have to look into that. Open the fridge. There's a variety of food inside. You can make lunch for tomorrow. Heck yeah, let's make some food. Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make a yakiniku bento. Ooh, I don't know what yakiniku is. You decide to make yakiniku bento. I should look that up. You ran out of salt. What should you do? Soy sauce. Came out perfectly. Looks delicious. Got the soy sauce based yakiniku bento. Lunch break. What about your lunch today? Yeah, Yosuke, of course. Ate lunch with Yosuke. Soy-based yakiyo bento together.
Damn, that's good.
Whoa, this is so good. Is this your recipe, Rito? I could only boil eggs myself. Enjoy this lunch. Class invented for today. Time to go on a date.
Yeah.
Gina's food cart. You accompany Yukiko on her shopping trip. Notebooks, 3 colors of pens, a loose leaf folder, and labels at the stationery department. Then the furniture department. I want to look at the desks, those and the lamps. What's all this for? Studying. Full of energy. I'm thinking of studying seriously for a job license, though I haven't decided on which one I'll pursue. I was thinking of trying for all the ones I feel like I can earn. I remember working it all night, you see. Remember the job you told me about? Thanks to that, I have some money. Huh. Well, this isn't the manager of the Magi Inn. Tetris says, I better get started in the day. I even though I'd rather be popped on my couch watching you. Great stream as usual. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in, Tetris Goddess. I really appreciate having you here. I will probably stream for maybe another 45 minutes is my plan. I see you haven't gone home yet. Well, I can't very well go anywhere to the next bus or train departs. This really is the boonies. Stuck here with nothing to do. Man, the countryside is the dumps. I beg to differ. Turning down sweet deals is part of country life too, is it?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Those people from some TV station, they wanted to cover the Magi Inn. You said no? Yes. She seems embarrassed. It's a news of the weird show. It isn't even real journalism. You know that our inn was associated with Ms. Yamano's murder, right? They want to make a special called The Hot Springs Getting Too Hot for the Muggies. It was about an abhorrent title. Mother turned them away. But maybe she shouldn't have declined. I mean, if it gets a bad reputation, we'd lose customers and the inn really would close its doors. Then I feel better about leaving. You serious? I'm serious. She muttered darkly. But you're right. There's no real point in saying things like that. I'm leaving under my own power. My life is under my hands now. And of course, I want to help everyone. You too for being such a patient listener all this time. You can sense Yukiko's iron will. I feel like I can understand her more. Rank 5. Let's go shopping. First is the stationery department.
All right, let's go home.
I helped her with the shopping. We went home together.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. There's delivery for you. I left it on the table.
It's the shoes.
Heck yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna gag with your outfit. Let's read more of Off today. I decided to continue reading Off today. The story is about a weak-willed milquetoast. Oh yeah, I already read all this. Yada yada. I finished reading it. My understanding has increased. It's changed from basic to kindly. I miss having those star charts from Persona 5. I'm waiting for Kanji to recover. Such a lonely shopping district, isn't it? It's been like this since they built that mega store outside town a few years back. But lately it's been noisy here too. I understand that everyone is afraid of the murderer, but it seems like they're actually excited about having something big and fresh in chat to care about. Huh. Am I overthinking it? I don't want to use some personas. So you guys have to watch me do this for a little bit. Oh, Marie left another note. Something is different. Marie's nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the floor.
Fly. Where am I going, you ask? Don't ask stupid questions. I don't need a map. I throw away my compass. My heart will show me the way. I walk by myself. Am I not lonely, you ask? Yeah, right. I scorn the company of my own shadow. Freedom, that is the rule. Why don't you try and hold me down? I will die magnificently in front of you. No one can break my wings.
It's another of Marie's poems. Ah!
What is this?
Did you read that? He did it again? Why? What the hell is wrong with you? I told you not to read that stuff. That's my rule. I live here. My house, my rules. I hate you, stupid rule breaker. Can't believe this. She blushes. I don't understand. I remember putting it away. She returns to her seat and fidgets restlessly. Me too, dear. Me too. Interesting. I have no rank at this death social rank. No additional powers. That's fine. Ooh, I could tell I'm getting sleepy. I'm starting to slow down. Maybe I won't be able to make the 45 minutes I had planned. I just really want to get to Kanji's story though. I am Matador. You can count on me. I'll make sure we win. Weak to fire, but repels darkness. Cool. Okay, one of those low chance of instant kill. Deals weak physical damage to all foes. 1 and 2. Know if I stab. Alertness. That seems okay. Weak to physical attacks. I don't think I want that, do I? Areas. Gale Slash encounter. Ooh, I'm strong with physical attacks. When I'm weak to wind, I nullify Holy. This seems good. And yeah, I start with a counter and a Gale Slash. That's my stats. Endurance is high, strength is high, so I don't want magic. It's my physical attacker. Definitely want alertness. Okay. So Gale Slash is all foes, so I probably need one that's just one foe. Okay, got it. So I do want Swift Strike. I want alertness. Let's go Raccoonda. Yeah, this is acceptable. Skip. Heck yeah, Ares. That's cool. Ooh, I could dodge wind. That's gonna be helpful. Ooh, that looks good. Level 25. This one's good for magic, so I think I want to get magic. So I got Agilao. Okay, so I'm gonna pass down magic. I don't think I want twin shot. Even shot. Light. I don't like the instant kill one. It barely ever works. Okay, so I could pass on 3. I have 4. I probably don't need regular Agi. Hell yeah. Get some XP in. I'll do my best.
Okay, she nullifies fire and is weak to ice. Ooh, I could dodge ice. Silence seems strong. Nullify seems strong. Recovers one ally from knockdown also seems good. Probably get rid of this. Because this is my magic person, so I don't need to increase someone's defense. More stats. Media. HP regen. Ooh, that seems useful. Especially because I already have recover. Probably take out silence actually. Okay, that was a really good summon. Snokey's still around? Yes. Good to have you still around. Feel free to keep on lurking, Snokey. He's level 27. So that's my physical person. Izanagi's just my speed person, my tanky attacker. Yeah, if I have Aries, I don't think I need rock shot style. Especially because they have mostly the same skills. That would make me go down. What if I triangle it? King Frost. So another magic one. So I would lose my physicals. I think I'll stop there. What else can I fuse? Yeah, I don't want to lose my Huapo. I think this is where I leave it for now. Okay, I think I'm good for now. See what I could buy. Ooh, sales. I might go eat at the food place. Rainy day challenge. Okay.
Get all that beef in my mouth. Yep, I can't eat it all. It's too much meat like there is, but it gives me a whole bunch of stats.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I completely didn't know. Thank you for following me, Storm. Oh, I am on number 46 of my track to 50 followers. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I spent some nice time with her. Doesn't look like anyone's really free today. I guess I'll just go eat more food. Some knowledge. I have knowledge. I could do this, right? Transmit on the work desk in your room. Okay. Skipping. Get those stats in. Guess I'll eat more meat at the end of every evening. Yeah, especially when you're bored and like and you have nothing to do. Eating is always the next best thing to do.
You're back.
This month's schedule is. It doesn't say when the fog's over. So I don't even know how many more days till I see Kanji's story. Do I have anything good to read? I guess I could be a better worker. What do I do? Bunny K says, what do I do now? Fantasizes about the food in the fridge going in my tummy. You know it. Ooh, my diligence leveled up. Man, I want to eat something. Let's see what everyone else did. Yeah, it looks like no one really has anything to do. People just went straight home. Reported to Fox. Studied at the library. Oh, can I check the garden? Oh yeah, I don't have anything to plant.
And now the weather.
Ooh, finally, story time.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Seems the fog will set in tonight. Food. No, no food. All right, midnight channel time. It's midnight. The fog has set in. No one's appearing on the channel. Since Kanji has been rescued, it seems like the killer was thwarted this time. Meanwhile, at the fog-shrouded shopping district. Again. You have the day off from school today. All I can do is wait for his recovery. Here comes Naka over the airways to you. Hello everyone, welcome to the Naka's Amazing Commodities, the granter of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. It's the Jingi Fundoshi, the Titum type to boost your vitality. My goodness, I can't believe this wonderfulness. I'll add the Slimmy Foods, all for 11,800 yen. We've got another fantastic product to sell today. The Naba Trout, a fresh fish combo. On top of this, I'll add Amber Sema to your Naba Trout for only 29.80 yen. These products are so popular, we can only allow one order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? I want fish. Just give me some fish. Alright, got my combo. Here comes Tanaka over there, ways to you. This is the weekly forecast for the Naba area. Let's see, today's the 5th. Fog, okay. Should be soon. Yosuke, Maru, Chie. Oh, a bunch of people will be ready today. Gee, who should I spend time with? Should it be Adachi or Yosuke? Who, who would I ever pick? Yosuke.
Yo!
Hey, you free? You want to go somewhere? Yeah, let's go. Since you have the Huapo, a Persona the Magician Arcana, you feel like you could be a little closer. It's not ready to advance yet, but let's spend the day together.
All right!
Let's go then. It's happy. Gina's food court. You spend some quality time. Next time we should be getting closer together. Why do people die? Is Nanako talking about her mother who died in an accident? Nanako's looking straight at you. With your current level of expression, you wouldn't be able to explain it to Nanako. You should wait till you reach persuasive before attempting to answer her questions. Time to read some office work manuals. Okay, time to get my diligence up. Hi there.
Where'd the manners come from?
Well, I didn't know you guys were my senpai. Thanks a bunch. Though I don't really remember what happened.
There's some things we'd like you to tell us about.
First off, who was that boy you met with?
I really don't know much about him. I mean, I've only met him twice.
Yeah, but you walked home from school with him. What did you guys talk about?
Well, he just asked stuff like if anything different happened lately. I don't know where my head was at. When I came to my senses, I blurted out that I wanted to see him again.
To a guy.
Hey, Chie, there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't really get it myself. Girls are so loud and obnoxious, so, you know, I really don't like dealing with them.
Yeah, Kanji, girls are dumb.
Guys are a lot more laid back. So, I started thinking, what if I'm the type who never gets interested in girls? And I couldn't accept that, so I kept spinning around and around in my head.
Loud and obnoxious, yeah.
Well, I can understand the part about feeling more relaxed around dudes.
How you feeling?
I'm fine now. I mean, it was all in my head when you get down to it. I was the one shutting out that stuff. So, our family's run a textile shop for generations. Oh yeah, you already knew that. My parents are kind of weird. They say stuff like, dyes are one with the universe, and cloth is alive. And that's the kind of house I grew up in. So the second I say stuff like that, people look at me funny. Girls make fun of me, the people in the neighborhood treat me like I'm some zoo animal. So I was sick of everything. And when I got to my senses, I was running wild. Shit, what is with me today? I'm going on and on about myself. Forget all that. Man, I must look really lame right now.
Nah, you're pretty cool, dude.
I doubt it. I've never talked about any of this stuff before. Guess I never had anyone to tell it to.
Oh, Kanji.
Guess I wasn't really afraid of girls. I was just scared of people in general.
It's true though, Kanji. People are scary.
But all that's behind me.
Wow, I'm surprised. You're a good kid.
Don't call me a good kid.
No need to get embarrassed. You're a big guy. You can take it.
I'm just a big guy.
Hey, is there anything you remember after you ran into us the second time? You know, after you chased us away and said you were gonna take us down?
Huh? I went home. I was gonna sleep it off in my room. Wait, I think someone came.
To your house? Who was it?
Well, it was just a feeling I had. I mean, I don't know if anyone actually came. Other than that, I remember some weird, dark entrance thing. And when I woke up, I was laid out on the floor of that sauna place.
Dark entrance. Could it have been a TV?
Huh? Well, now that you mention it, maybe so. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I was just wondering.
Did the police ask you anything?
Well, my mom had called the cops to look for me, so they questioned me for a while. I told them exactly what I just told you, and they looked at me like I was crazy. So, like, are you guys playing detective or something?
Well, something like that.
Anything I can do to help? If there's some bastard out there who put me through this, I ain't gonna rest until I make him pay.
Seriously? Awesome. You'd make a great addition to our team. What do you say, leader?
Of course he can.
Thank you, sir. I'll put my life on the line for you guys. I'll do my best.
Yeah, Kanji joined my group. He'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Rank 4. The fool. Oh wait, no, that one's me. I'm the fool. The social link has reached level 4. I could create personas off the full icon that has grown.
Well, if we're gonna welcome aboard a new member.
Should we take him to our special headquarters?
We're still calling it that?
What? What's that?
Come on, let's go. Man, you eat a lot. Were you listening to what we were saying?
Huh? Well, sure, I was listening.
Oh, Kanji.
Ah, close your mouth.
So, what, so someone's killing people with the TV? What is he, beating them to death?
No, they weren't being beaten with a TV. Were you listening at all?
Oh, don't worry. He'll understand once he sees the place with his own eyes. But the way it happened was just the same as with Yukiko. The killer kidnapped him first, then threw him into the TV.
Yeah, it's scary.
That show's been pretty crazy lately, huh?
Yeah, I keep wondering who'll show up next.
I knew before it came on that he'd be the next one to appear. What's that dude's name? That first year who used to be in a biker gang?
Who the hell do you think was next? His name is Kanji Tatsumi. And he wasn't in a biker gang. He's the one who beat the shit out of those leathered up pansies. So who are you dipshits?
Oh my god, I love this guy.
Boring.
I can't stand it. Sure, they have no idea it's related to the murders, but still, how can they talk about their schoolmate like that?
They're like onlookers at a car crash. As long as it's not happening to them, they're dying to see. Damn, this sucks. We don't even know who's gonna be targeted anymore.
This case disproved our assumption that all the victims are female.
What was the other thing we thought they had in common?
People involved in the initial case about Miss Yamano are the targets. How about that?
Could be correct.
Well, both Yukiko and Kanji-kun were involved in some way or another.
But that announcer was dealing with their mothers, not them.
You guys saying you don't have any clues? Well, listen up, because I got something big.
What's that?
Okay, when I made my comeback at school today, there was an annoying brat hanging around. Turns out, he was snooping around about Senpai's and my disappearance. I don't know what the hell this all is, though.
And you took it anyway?
You took the paper from Kanji. There's several lists. Which one will you read out loud? List TV programs. Yumi Yamanaro, 411. Saki Kanashi, 413.
What are these dates? April 11th?
Oh, they found the first body on the day school started, so that would have been the 12th. The 11th is the day before that.
I know I can't forget the day Saki-senpai's body was found. That was the 15th. So then what are these dates? And what does list of TV programs mean? What's Saki Konishi April 13th?
The day she was on TV.
I see. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. They were interviewing her because she found the first body.
Then this part. Mayumi Yamano,
Oh,
April
it's the day
11th.
everyone was first
Is
on
that the
TV.
day she appeared on TV
because
too?
we saw her on TV, we saw Yukiko on TV, and then there was that special about Kanji being on TV. So they're all related that way.
Oh, she was on. I remember now. That was when the affair hit the news.
Hey, wait a sec. Yukiko, didn't you get interviewed too? When did that interview air?
I think it was when I was absent from school. It was the day after I met you at the embankment. I had my kimono on. Do you remember?
I remember.
I went shopping that day, so April 15th. And right after that, I was kidnapped.
Kanji, what about the television special you were on?
Oh yeah, that thing. Damn show made my mom go apeshit on me and...
Yard's
The
big
date,
brain
just tell
time.
us the date.
I don't remember the exact date, but it wasn't too long before I met you guys.
It's true then. Everyone was on TV before they disappeared.
So you think the killer's targeting people he sees on TV?
I was so caught up with the news reports about the incidents that I didn't notice at all.
Okay, this is my theory. My theory is Adachi's the killer. He's sick of his shit life, and every time he sees people on TV, he's jealous of them. So he throws people into the TV right after he sees them on there because he feels like they don't deserve the attention when he's the one that deserves the attention.
Now that I think about it, when the killer failed with Yukiko, they moved to Kanji instead of trying again. Maybe this being on TV thing is some stupid rule that the killer's following.
That's right. The killer could have targeted the same victim again.
See, that's weird though. Why does he not target the same victim again? He just goes on to the next when he fails.
I think there's a definite connection here between the kidnappings and the TV broadcasts. The victims weren't just involved with the first case, they were also shown on the mass media.
That must be it.
But if so, what's the motive? Why kill someone just because they were on TV? Damn it. Now that I think about it, we haven't gotten anywhere.
Maybe if you're on TV, that opens you up to the possibility of being thrown in to be killed.
Why can't I be smarter?
Dude, Yosuke, same. I always wish I was smarter too.
Dude, why beat yourself up? I think you guys are awesome.
Aw, Kanji.
I mean, you guys noticed what was happening to me and even risked your lives to stop it. That's more than enough.
You rescued me, too. We may not have solved the mystery, but we've saved 2 people already.
That's true, but
What's more, everyone's deduction that Kanji-kun might be next was right on the nose.
I know! We were so close!
Huh? You knew before it happened? Damn. I wish you guys come a little earlier then.
Didn't we? Didn't you just chase us off?
Well, if we know this much, I think we can outsmart the killer next time. Then it's a countdown to their arrest.
Don't forget, it's always possible that Kanji-kun was the last target.
or so we hope. We've thwarted them twice already. Here's hoping the killers learned their lesson by now. Anyways, let's keep checking the Midnight Channel like usual when it rains.
That reminds me, the school campout's next week. I hope it doesn't rain. It's for both the first year and second year students, so we'll see you there, Kanji-kun.
Seriously? School, huh? What a drag. Yo, mind if I order another grilled steak? I'm gonna finish this one up while the next one's on the grill. We're going Dutch on the meal, right?
Well, let's get going. I think our new teammate needs to meet Mr. Bear.
Huh? What's up? Fine, whatever. I'll go for something cheap like ramen. Wait, or should I get a takoyaki set? Man, I can't decide.
None of it.
What?
Yeah, why would you deny him more food? Eee.
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I kind of remember this thing. Didn't think it was a bear though. Hey, why is it a bear?
I don't know.
Me neither. I've been wondering too.
It's kind of cute.
No.
Mind if I pet you?
No touching allowed, mister!
Hey, the fact that he asked for consent already shows he's a cool person.
Hey, don't give me any lip, bear! By the way, I've been wondering. You were kidnapped too, right, Yukiko-senpai?
Huh? Yeah, it wasn't long before you.
So, like, that means you came out to everyone too?
That's,
What was it like for Senpai?
Oh, what? Come on, Yukiko.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you so hard.
Kanji, looks like I have a new mascot for my fashion brand. Oh, yeah. You think Kanji likes bears?
My jaw!
I'll be more gentle next time.
More gentle?
Oh, so he likes the gentle slaps. Okay.
What a pair of dimwits.
Oh yeah, here's a present from me, Kanji. It's to celebrate you joining the team.
Ah, so these are the glasses you guys told me about.
Hurry and put them on.
Kanji definitely likes bears. Yeah, I bet he does.
Huh? Sure, but hang on, aren't these different from everyone else's?
Yes, the best kind of pair of glasses.
It looks perfect on you.
Damn, dude, it looks great on you.
I had a normal pair ready for you, but Yuki-chan insisted on this one. She wouldn't budge.
Yeah, real funny, you smartass.
Why are you taking it out on me?
Because you're Teddy.
Give me that!
Kanji grabbed the other pair of glasses that Teddy was holding. It's the exact same pair.
You took my spare pair. Kanji, you must really like those.
Oh, my sides!
Yeah, get rid of that
This
stuff.
is the real one. It wasn't easy getting it to you.
Why the hell did you bother making a spare if it's more useless crap? Damn it! I'll get you guys for this someday.
Yukiko's just having a good time.
Welcome back.
Ooh, I want some Choco Flakes. Office manual time.
Oh,
Ooh, noodles for
instant
everyone.
noodles
I want some
really
noodles.
hit the spot.
You know, the rainy season's just about here.
What I really want is the mee goreng, the one from Indonesia. Oh, I think those are my favorite kind of noodles.
Isn't it a little early?
Once it starts, it'll be raining every night. We'll have to keep a constant eye on the midnight channel.
Yeah, I know mee goreng is so good. I love it. When people send me nudes, that should be the
Crap, I didn't
nudes they
even
send
think
me.
of that. Well, so it goes. I thought you were worried about the rain because of the school campout.
Why are you so excited about that?
That's right, it's the first time for you two.
You realize the only purpose of the school campout is to develop a love for one's hometown and young people, right?
Yeah, they tell us that up front. So?
Well, you see, the way we supposedly develop that love is by picking up trash off the mountain.
Bunny K, Yarn, I want nudes of me growing. Goreng.
Picking up trash? Develop a love my ass. That's slave labor.
Well, the night's kind of fun. We cook our own meals with mess kits and sleep in tents.
The four of us are in the same group.
The same group, huh? Does that mean we sleep together at night too?
Oh, Yosuke, you don't make it subtle at all what you want to do with me.
You wish! Guys and girls sleep in different tents. I'm warning you. If you leave your tent at night, you'll be expelled on the spot.
This gets worse and worse. I thought it was gonna be fun.
It's only for one night, and we disband before noon the next day. It doesn't last very long.
Oh, we did have some fun at the river before going home last year.
Do they let you go swimming?
I think so. There's always someone who takes a dip, although we didn't.
I see. So you can swim in the river.
Hey, Yarn, did you know it's this week is Health Week? And you're not part of the Student Health Association. In other words, you're a lazy bum. I hate lazy good-for-nothing kids like you, so I am signing you up to take the place of a sick member.
Wait!
That's not fair. Quite you. I don't know what the school is like for you big city kids, but here, it's every student's duty to pitch in. Don't tell me you're not enough of a man to do something this easy. I don't want to do it. Too late. I've already signed you up. Get over there or face suspension. Good luck. Oh, Lito-kun, was it? The transfer student, right? Did you get hurt or something? Told them that you've been sent here to replace a sick member. Thank goodness, we were running low on people. Had to check around the school to see if anyone needs help. But someone has to stay and watch this room. Lito-kun, would you mind staying here and dealing with anyone that stops by? No touching the medicine, of course. For someone who's hurt shows up, use the first aid kit. The only other thing you have to worry about are the salesmen and the phone calls. They're pretty uncommon, though. Sorry, I didn't read that. Someone's here. Hello, I'm Kitao from Cento Pharmaceuticals. Aren't there any adults here? Can you deliver a message for me then? You should go place an order for gauze. But I need to know if the order can wait till the month after next. Give my regards to your teacher. That's a long time to go without gauze. People might hurt themselves or cut themselves. Thanks for your help. Anything happened? Told her about the representative from the pharmaceutical company. Oh, we should have something to call him back. Do you remember his name? Kitao from Sando Inc. What about the gauze, huh? What did he say? He's like 2 months. Got it. I'll call Sensei. He had to relay the message to the teacher. You gave him the wrong information and embarrassed the teacher. Uh-oh. Alright, let's discuss what we found while we went around the school. Okay, group 1. That's right, you went alone. It says Kanishi isn't here. Oh, yeah, Kanishi-kun, he can't help it after what happened. Yeah, poor thing. He just have to do his part too. Let's see. Hey guys. I'm sorry I'm late. Ooh, this guy has a face. No, it's okay. You don't have to come, really. Helping you out at your parents' store is hard work, right? We have a replacement, don't worry. ... I don't want to be the only one. Well, you can help Lito-kun clean up this room then. We'll go report to the teacher, so why don't you clean and let him go home? Well, goodbye. I'm Kanishi, a first year. You use Saki? I'm her brother. So you're friends with Hanamura, right? I hate him. And you too. Can I go home now? No, help me clean, you piece of crap. I have to help out at home. It's a mess. You understand, right? You can go after you help. Okay, I'll do the shelves. Can you hand me a rag? You did your part and help the Student Health Association as well. The other members didn't return, so decided to go home. Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy. I think I gotta call it.
Welcome home.
Okay, maybe after I talk to Nanako. No, I should just save. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I could tell I'm starting to really fade out fast. It's been 3 hours, so it makes sense. Well, I want to thank everyone for showing up. I don't really have much of an outro today. Yeah, I sound tired. Okay, so it shows in my voice too. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell I'm getting very tired. I need to take a quick nap. I have a TTRPG session I am DMing later today that I have done no prep for, and that will be fun. I'll probably just make an intro, make some monsters, and let the players figure it out. That tends to be the kind of game they like anyway. They like the ability to just go hog wild with the world. So I just ref for them more than be a storyteller. Okay, thank you for being here, Storm. Thank you for being here, Bunny, and everyone else in chat who is lurking. I really appreciate all you guys. I will be here next Sunday, back on 8 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, 4 p.m. The GMT time, and we will see you there. everyone take care. See you next time.